the color of the dresses, the beautiful women, whatever
Plenty
comes to mind.
Beautiful people here.
Let us know, and we will talk a little about it.
You see the centre court's ready for the next game, but the players are not yet ready for the next game.
Yeah, we will just have a quick look. What's up next?
It looks like we're going to have England and Wales women's here on the centre court next, which will be a pretty impressive game to watch. That's going to be very, very tight indeed.
That is correct. England versus Wales.
You see the Wales girls taken to the court now. Over on the right-hand side of your screens. Back up from Scott Esnouf. I don't know how you say it, but I've definitely had enough of it. I've never known how to say his name, and he's never told me. Alright, well. You'll get what you give him. There you go. The crowd's starting to enjoy themselves a bit. That's a genuine smile. There's some gossip there. It's only taken
a couple minutes we have till the players are reaching the court. I will give you a quick overview from the group standings. We have again England in the lead, pretty dominant. They won their matches, 7-3 versus Northern Ireland, and then again played the Republic of Ireland 9-1 and 10-0 for against France. So pretty impressive record, and they will play now their final fourth game. And little have doubt that they will take the group win.
Yeah, that's a massive lead they've got there in Group C.
That's correct.
Facing up here, though, I'm not sure which way this one's going to go. Knowing both the teams, very, very strong women's teams, slightly different play styles.
Okay.
At the minute, I wouldn't like to predict. I know on paper everyone would think maybe England will win this match here, but right now I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, that's a promise.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're still waiting for England. But I hear they come. The English squad just enters the hall.
Yes, I would be surprised if it's 10-0. I think Wales will take games from England quite easily.
Okay, we will definitely find out in a few seconds. Meanwhile, on the other courts, we have a mixed game going on. It's about to start. Austria will face France. Yeah, we'll keep you posted on that result. On the other side,
it's the two Irelands, by the look of it.
Two Irelands, yeah.
We've got Republic with the big orange stripe and the orange sash, and the Northern Irish Knights with the dark green sash.
For the group standings, Northern Ireland definitely needs a win if they don't want to finish last, because currently they are at the bottom of the group. 8 points for them, but not far ahead. France with 10 points and Ireland 14. So nothing decided yet.
These are the ones ongoing. I can see that we've got said the mixed over on that side is the Ireland game. I can't tell if that's mixed or not from here.
I will tell you.
I think looking at the players it's the women's, but I'm not 100% sure.
So it's the women's. It's the women's. So we got mixed on the other, and France, Austria mixed, and Ireland versus Northern Ireland in the women's. So again, we have the last two games. Are these the last two games? Well, I will shut up for a second and I will get the information right, and then I will tell you.
So on your screen you can see Jess Goshawk, the England coach, having a pep talk with the England women's first team there. Wales now on the right hand side, about to say Dragons.
So yeah, we will again give our unofficial confirmation on standings and points. Pretty accurate, calculated in our heads. Yeah, which you can definitely rely on.
100%.
Yeah. England will win this group no matter what happens, because they are 14 points in front of Wales, and if Wales wins every game right now, they can only score 13 in total.
Sounds good to me.
So that's accurate. Wales though can lose the second spot.
Yes.
Because they only have 7-point advantage over Ireland. And if Ireland gets a full score here, then it's not so good for Wales, and they will drop down to 3rd or 4th place.
Absolutely so, which is only going to make the next stage a little bit tougher for them. They're still
That's correct.
Definitely going to qualify.
So, as we mentioned before, these are the last 2 group games of this second women's group, but the team who finished last will be playing the playoff match against Scotland.
Right.
That's also a very unofficial but valid information from our head calculations.
We're pretty sure Scotland at the bottom of the Group D women's group. Whoever finishes last here, at the minute it's looking like Northern Ireland, they're going to have to play off against each other.
And Wales, as you predicted, with a pretty good start.
It's a strong start from Wales, yeah.
And 2 players down on the English side, but a hit.
Only one, I thought maybe there were 2 hits there.
For me it was more like 1, but the ref is sticking to your side.
Oh, he said 2 as well?
Yeah, he saw 2 as well.
Okay, well the teams are even once more, and I get an opportunity to use my England women's team fact sheet.
Of course.
As and when the opportunity arises. For example, there, number 3, Olivia Morris, it says here she played dodgeball with Tim Henman. Now, I believe that to be true. Olivia is a massive tennis fan, player.
Okay.
She's very much into that. Tim Henman, I don't know if you guys know him.
I know,
Europe.
we know him. But he's retired already, huh?
I think he had to retire.
Yes, at some point.
Still, a bit of a legend, especially in her eyes. So
you never know in tennis, because you sometimes see all the players in the mixed double competitions. So maybe he does that, or he's playing, I don't know.
She's got that down there as her fun little fact. As her teammate takes a catch, was that? Was that Jill Howard with a catch?
Yeah.
So England initially dropping down, but with resilience to recover that game. Still plenty of time for Wales to turn it back around.
So just another information from the group results. If our calculations are valid, which they obviously are,
naturally,
then England and Austria will win the groups and cannot face each other till the final.
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent structure.
So, but they have to get there first.
They do have to get there.
But it could be a possible final game of the women's tournament.
Right.
Which obviously I think both teams prefer not to face each other before.
I think so too. Yes.
But nonetheless, the Welsh, the Italian, the Irish, the Northern Irish, all
there's no team to be discredited.
Yeah.
Not
at all. Yeah. So tomorrow, if we go for the knockout stages, be there and join us when we find out which team will win the 2014 Euro Dodgeball Championships.
Alright, so Wales lost that first game. England managed to deal with losing a couple of players very early on, which seems to be repeating itself. England came back strong and finished that game well before time.
From the other courts, mixed game. Austria leads 4-0 against France. Just starting the 3rd set.
That's in the mixed league.
And on the women's side, we just see 0 points for Northern Ireland, but not quite sure how many sets are played yet.
I can't get the angle either. Our view is obstructed. Back here in the centre court, the one that we can see, England are a 5-man team now, 5-woman team, pardon. So Wales is 4.
Number 27 of the Wales team.
I misspoke, they're 6. She was meant to go and fetch that ball. Love the catch there from
important catch,
Karen.
Important catch. If she had not catched, if she didn't do that, then it would be 3-6. Now it's 5-5.
Yeah,
pretty important.
A great leveler. And you see Harry Bignell charging around the outside of the court, just trying to feed balls to a team. Good counter idea there from Amy Jones. She's got the speed for it, but she knew the time wasn't quite right. England were ready. 3 balls there, launched at the number 2 and number 9. I'm not sure which. It went right in the middle of the 2 of them. Applause. There's some Austrian showboating in the corner. Some backflips and acrobatics going on over there.
Quick talk and 3-ball attack, but no effort.
Ball still off the court. It's going to be thrown in, but the time will stop while we retrieve that ball.
And a hit.
Hit
on
there
number 5
on Charlotte Josiah. She just got caught out there. Didn't quite see that third ball coming through, having dodged the first two.
Motivated, come on Wales.
I hear that, yeah. Someone's rooting for them. Good. It's fantastic to play when you've got support.
Yeah.
It's an absolute joy. So Wales looking strong at this point. A full complement, all 6 players. So hoping to keep out of the way of that English counter from Emily Nichols, who has 2 spiders, according to my list.
So 1 ball directly in the middle on the center zone.
That's Rhiannon there. She's going and pick that up. No messing about. It's a swift dodge there from Amy, and that's time. So Wales take the second game.
As you predicted.
Yeah.
There will steal some points of England.
I'm still unsure about which way, the coin will fall, but some good highlights there, just showing the togetherness of the Wales team. They're releasing all those balls as a unit. Wales girls having a quick chat as the England girls line up, using each other's feet as a rest for beginning the run, like a sprint start there. You see Emily Nichols down there.
Very focused on the start.
That ball is now valid, okay.
Yeah.
Three balls for England. They're going to have to use 2 pretty quickly because of the 5 seconds, which is good news for Wales. Now the same restriction applies to them. Blocked down. It's going to be 3 balls, but they've got 4 seconds. 3, 2 seconds, 1. And again, I misspeak. They've got a player out already. I didn't notice Emma Wright, number 9, is off the court. So as they did, England can take as long as they like with these balls.
That's correct.
Bit of a preemptive dodge there from Harry Bigelow, number 7, on the Wales team. Anticipating a ball from the other England player, Joe Hall.
Also again rooting for invalid attempts.
They are, but I think it's unfair when you're dodging backwards to say it's invalid.
Yeah, that's definitely.
If she hadn't moved, the balls were where she was near to.
I agree, because if you're running backwards, to measure the length of the shot, it's a very hard thing, and then to state that it would be an invalid attempt, with you, it's.
If you were going to hit their feet over here, it's at their chest.
Yeah.
When you release it,
right.
It's not a safe throw. And you see 2 England players trying to scare Megan as she's chasing that ball, dummying. But she knew her team had 2 balls. Fearless. Or maybe she didn't notice. I'm going to go with the first. Former. It makes her sound better. Fumble there from
2 hits.
2 hits,
2 hits.
A fumbled catch. Just caught her collarbone on the end of her thumb there. It'll be okay.
And a catch from England. A pretty important catch from England.
That's definitely turning the tide in their favour. Though Harry Bigelow in the middle of the Wales team, very strong catcher when she gets her eye in. She's not a great start today.
We've seen teams come back from that.
Certainly
we've seen. So 2-ball attack and a catch. That's what you talked about. Right, as you mentioned it. Now the tides are turning to start to turn for us.
It's because I'm writing the script. 3 balls then from England. Kelly again going for a catch. Sort of required, but in a 3-ball volley like that, it's very difficult to pick one out. Oh, Liv Morris fumbling what should have been quite an easy catch, but in a very awkward position. That's probably why she's voted second best women's player in the UK, as voted for by her peers.
Okay.
She hates that fact. It's one of those quizzes on Facebook. Everyone had a tick. You could just get anyone to tick it. It didn't make any sense at all, but it's very funny because she doesn't like it. So we're just taking a minute to discuss something with the ref. Looks like Harry's not very impressed. Then number 7. None of the Wales girls are happy. It looks like a decision against them. They're calling the end of the match. End of the game, sorry.
Oh, okay.
And they win.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, I didn't even see that run out there. That's a win for England. Now, with Harry not being the captain, she shouldn't be the one talking to the referee. That should usually just be the captain, or communication should go through them. But you know how it is in the heat of the moment. We're going to start at game 3. 2 balls for England. Strong start from Liv Morris, but a fantastic dodge there from number 3, Kelly Bowen, who drops the ball on her approach, anticipating a pre-throw, but in reality has just lost the ball to the other side. That's a shame for them. Third ball of 3, just catching Rhiannon Higginbottom there. She didn't see it coming, unfortunately, but looks of it. Once again, the crouch down to make yourself small dodge working remarkably effectively when, you say on paper, it really shouldn't. It definitely worked there for England number 9. Excellent there. That's a catch and out, a catch and a hit by Wales. So catch made by number 3, Kelly Bowen, catching out Livia Morris, her opposite number 3, but then she got hit as well. So I think we're back to even teams here. Oh, we are now. Meg made a catch, she's very happy with herself. And 2 right, very important, great timing. The England team are a little unsure as to what's going on. I think things have moved a little bit too quickly. At the minute we're only getting support from the main head referee here, who's made a ruling against Wales' favour. They're going to start getting quite frustrated soon if it keeps going like this, but maybe they're assuming too much.
But you always have to take into considerations you're used to a certain way of ruling and a certain way of refereeing, and then you come to another tournament and then you face different refs. That's always happening. So I think the best ability would be to really adapt quick to what's new and how the refs are judging and how the refs are communicating, and if you do that perfectly, then you will have an advantage over the other team.
I definitely agree. Yeah, you've got to play the particular game, haven't you? I think we're coming towards possibly the last 30 seconds, not allowing for stoppage time if there was any.
Whoa.
Jo Nichols makes a wild attempt.
Whatever it was, she's out.
Yeah, she really, really wanted that catch, but threw herself across the line and dropped the ball in the process. So it came as a silly time as well. They were 1 player up, England, and now drawn level again with Wales. 1 mistake from England, and Wales will capitalise.
So it's 3-3, pretty close, pretty tough.
Very close. We're hoping, well, Wales indeed are hoping that they can just catch England off guard.
I didn't actually, I think she didn't have to jump at all. That's a hit, England
is a hit.
Takes the lead. Nice duck.
In what looks like time for... Not long left. Oh, Megan, that is unfortunate. Harry, the game's over.
Wow, what a last!
What a
decision by England! I wouldn't have done that. I mean, the ref signaled 3 seconds, and at the moment of 3 seconds, they had 2 balls. So the 5-second rule, you could easily let it play out.
Put them down.
Put them down. Wait for the whistle. But she decided to throw the ball, and the catch was very, very, very close to be completed.
So
Yeah,
close.
so very risky attempt in the last 3 seconds from England.
Yeah. Hopefully Jess and Steph, the two coaches for England, are going to be talking about that in a minute as we get invaded by a baby. Happy smiley kid.
So now what's clear, England has sealed the match.
Yes.
So Wales cannot win.
They cannot.
And therefore they win the group.
They do. They extend their lead considerably if points matter, but at this stage they really don't.
They really don't. I mean, they won all their 4 matches. There is no chance they can't be number 1 in the group.
No.
So go for them.
Yeah, power to them. Wonderful start there. Harry's going to be happy with that. Just clipping the toes there of Joe, number 2 for England. Catching out there for Kelly Bowen, number 3. Once again, catching her opposite number, Liv Morris for England. Some solid defensive work there from Wales, securing 3 balls. Their turn to attack.
And
nice catch taken there by Megan Rose, number 7 for England. The ball just flies past and slightly touching there the Wales captain, Amy Jones. I think they've reached the point as well where they realise the stakes have dropped now in this game.
That's correct. On the other cards, some activities to mention. Switzerland and Italy are facing a men's game. They haven't started yet, but are about to.
You didn't catch the result of the women's game that was on there a second ago with...
No, they're still playing. Ireland, Northern Ireland is still going
That's
on.
when we had the mixed over here, which I
the
missed.
mixed over there, but I'm pretty sure I will have the results in a minute.
Your fantastic scoring fella down there. We still can't tell the result of the Ireland-Ireland match. Our view of the scoreboard is obstructed, but that will update in due course as well. Lovely hit there by the England number 7 on the Wales number 7. Straight in the toes, beautiful stuff. 2 balls from England directed at Megan there, number 13. Dealt with accordingly. Not really a huge problem for her. Very nice catch though by number 22 there in England.
That's the abilities you need if you perform at the top level. Yeah, you do 2 motions at a time. Like you jump and catch at the same in the same movement. Yeah. If you have players who can do that, you have a really strong chance to succeed in dodgeball.
Yeah. Very good stuff.
And now England also takes the last one and will secure with an 8-2 victory over Wales, first spot in the group.
Yeah. I think Wales are going to try and seek solace in the fact they took a game off England. They're looking still pretty chipper considering what's gone on. Oh, there's some stairs there. Of course, the post-match handshake. Pay attention, Liv.
So then we just have to wait the final results of the Ireland-Northern Ireland matchup. If we have that, we can also make a quick head calculations, which is definitely correct and valid, to give you the final positions for this women's group.
Sounds good. There you see just that final score one more time. England 8, Wales 2.